What if I told you that you could own your own aircraft for less than the price of a luxury sports car? Not a tiny Cessna 172, not a vintage warbird that's held together with duct tape and prayers. I'm talking about a real turboprop aircraft. Pressurized cabin, retractable gear, capable of flying coast to coast. While everyone's drooling over multi-million-dollar jets, there's a secret world of affordable turboprops that deliver incredible value. We're talking aircraft under $400,000, some even under 200 grand. Today, we're counting down the top 5 cheapest turboprops you can actually buy in 2025. And trust me, number 1 is gonna shock you. Let's dive in. Coming in at number 5, the Piper Meridian. And yes, I know what you're thinking. Piper makes turboprops? They absolutely do. And the Meridian is a hidden gem. The numbers, price range, $350,000 to $550,000 for a pre-owned model. That's shockingly affordable for a turboprop. You get a Pratt & Whitney PT6A42A engine, producing 500 shaft horsepower. That's the same engine family that powers jets costing 10 times as much. Maximum cruise speed, 260 knots. That's almost 300 miles per hour. Range, 1,000 miles with reserves. The cabin. The Meridian seats 6 people in club configuration. It's pressurized, meaning you can cruise comfortably at 25,000 feet above the weather. The interior is surprisingly luxurious for the price. Leather seats, individual air vents. Who it's for? The Meridian is perfect for small business owners, doctors flying between clinics, or aviation enthusiasts who want turboprop performance without the turboprop price tag. Operating costs run about $600 to $700 per flight hour, including fuel, maintenance, and reserves. The catch: it's a single-engine turboprop. Some insurance companies charge higher premiums for single-engine aircraft, especially for low-time pilots. And while PT6 engines are incredibly reliable, you're still putting all your eggs in one basket. But for the price, the Piper Meridian delivers serious value. It's the entry point into the turboprop world. Number 4. The Cessna 208 Caravan. Now, this one's interesting because it's the workhorse that does everything. The versatility. FedEx uses them for cargo. Bush pilots use them in Alaska. Skydiving operations use them to haul jumpers to altitude. The Caravan is the Swiss Army knife of aviation. The numbers. Pre-owned Caravans range from $250,000 to $600,000 depending on age, total time, and configuration. That's incredible value for what you're getting. Power comes from a Pratt & Whitney PT6A114A, producing 675 shaft horsepower. Cruise speed is about 185 knots. Not fast, but respectable. But here's where it shines: useful load. The Caravan can carry over 3,000 pounds. That's people, cargo, fuel, whatever you need. Range is about 1,000 nautical miles, and the cabin seats up to 14 passengers in high-density configuration, though 9 is more comfortable. The catch: it's slow compared to other turboprops, and it's not pressurized in standard configuration, though you can get the Grand Caravan variant with pressurization for more money. Number 3. The Beechcraft King Air C90. Now we're getting into the legendary stuff. The legend. The King Air is arguably the most successful business turboprop ever built. Over 7,000 King Airs have been produced since 1964. That's not a typo. This design has been crushing it for 60 years. Why the C90? The C90 is the smaller, more affordable King Air variant. Pre-owned models range from $300,000 to $700,000. You're getting twin Pratt & Whitney PT6A675 shaft horsepower. Twin engines means redundancy. If one quits, you're still flying. Cruise speed is about 226 knots. Range is about 1,000 nautical miles. The cabin is pressurized and seats 6 to 8 depending on configuration. And here's the beautiful part: it feels like a real business aircraft. Corporate-grade interior, smooth, quiet ride, reliable as a hammer. Operating costs? Here's the reality check. Twin engines mean twin maintenance bills. Operating costs run about $900 to $1,000 per flight hour. Insurance is higher. Annual inspections are more complex, but you're getting that redundancy and that King Air reputation. The community. There's a massive support network for King Airs. Parts are readily available. Mechanics know these aircraft inside and out. Training is accessible. When you buy a King Air, you're joining a family. Who it's for? The C90 is perfect for small corporations, charter operators, or serious owner pilots who want twin-engine security without stepping up to the larger, more expensive King Air models. Number 2. The Socata TBM 700. And this is where things get spicy. The Speedster. The TBM 700 is the sports car of turboprops. While most turboprops prioritize load capacity or efficiency, the TBM said, let's go fast. The numbers. Pre-owned TBM 700s range from $500,000 to $850,000. Yes, that's at the higher end of our list, but wait until you hear what you get. Maximum cruise speed, 320 knots. That's 368 miles per hour. You're keeping up with light jets while burning a fraction of the fuel. Range, 1,500 nautical miles. That's coast-to-coast USA with one fuel stop, or non-stop from Texas to either coast. Power comes from a Pratt & Whitney PT6A675 producing 700 shaft horsepower. The cabin seats 6 passengers in a pressurized environment with a max altitude of 31,000 feet. That's jet territory. The experience. The TBM 700 is a pilot's airplane. It's fast, responsive, and demands respect. The cockpit is pure business with modern avionics. Many have been upgraded with Garmin G1000 glass panels. The handling is sharp. This isn't a lazy, forgiving trainer. It's a high-performance machine. Who loves it? Time-conscious business owners, doctors flying between multiple practices, anyone who needs to cover serious distance quickly without jet operating costs. Operating costs run about $750 to $850 per flight hour. That's half what a comparable jet would cost. The catch. The TBM has a reputation for being hot. It lands fast, over 100 knots. Insurance companies know this, and they require serious training and experience. Expect type-specific training requirements and higher premiums if you're a low-time pilot. But for speed and efficiency in the turboprop world, the TBM 700 is king. And finally, number 1, the Pilatus P-12. Surprised? You shouldn't be. The P-12 is the turboprop that does everything better than anything else in its class. Why number 1? Here's the thing. Pre-owned P-12s range from $700,000 to $1.5 million for older models. Yes, that's more expensive than the others on this list, but when you look at what you're getting, it's the best value in aviation. The Swiss perfection. Pilatus is a Swiss company, and the P-12 reflects that precision engineering. Single Pratt & Whitney PT6A670 engine producing 1,200 shaft horsepower. That's nearly double what the Meridian has. Cruise speed, 270 knots, faster than the Caravan and Meridian. Range, over 1,500 nautical miles. Useful load, over 2,800 pounds. You can carry 9 passengers plus luggage without breaking a sweat. But here's where the P-12 becomes legendary. Versatility. Need executive transport? Configure it with luxury club seating. Need cargo hauler? Rip out the seats and you've got a flying cargo van. Need medevac? It's the preferred platform for air ambulance operators worldwide. Need to land on rough strips? The P-12 handles it like a champ. Operating costs? About $700 to $850 per flight hour, comparable to aircraft with half its capability. The cabin is where the P-12 separates itself. The cabin is 6 feet tall. You can stand up and walk around. It's wider than the TBM. The baggage area is massive, 323 cubic feet. That's more than some light jets. The reliability. Dispatch reliability consistently above 97%. These things just work. Pilatus has one of the best support networks in aviation, and the P-12's reputation means resale value holds incredibly well. Who it's for? Corporations needing serious capability, charter operators, wealthy individuals who want one aircraft that can do everything. The P-12 is the ultimate Swiss Army knife of turboprops. The verdict. Yes, it's the most expensive on our list, but it's also the most capable, most versatile, and most desirable. When you calculate cost per capability, the P-12 wins. That's why it's number 1. So, there you have it. The top 5 cheapest turboprops you can actually buy in 2025. Quick recap. Number 5, Piper Meridian, the affordable entry point at $350 to $550K. Number 4, Cessna Caravan, the versatile workhorse at $250 to $600K. Number 3, King Air C90, the legendary twin at $300 to $700K. Number 2, TBM 700, the speedster at $500 to $850K. And number 1, Pilatus P-12, the ultimately do-it-all machine at $700K to $1.5 mil. Here's the bottom line. You don't need $10 million to own serious aircraft. These turboprops deliver incredible value, real capability, and operating costs that won't bankrupt you. Which one would I choose? For pure value and versatility, the P-12. For speed on a budget, the TBS 700. For legendary reliability and twin-engine security, the King Air C90. If you're serious about aircraft ownership, any of these 5 will change your life. You'll never wait in a TSA line again. You'll travel on your schedule, and you'll experience the freedom that only aircraft ownership provides. Hit that subscribe button for more aviation content, aircraft reviews, and buyer's guides. Drop a comment. Which turboprop would you choose and why? Until next time, keep your altitude high and your operating costs low. See you in the skies.